It is such a great privilege and joy to have welcomed the Reverend Rob Lofberg to Bethesda-by-the-Sea. Rob, welcome.
Very happy to be here. This is a wonderful place.
Excellent. Well, we're so glad you're here. Rob is our full-time associate priest, and as I've been describing this, priest for the entire congregation, but with a special emphasis on youth ministry, which is going to be great, and also working with the burgeoning 20s and 30s.
Yeah, we've got a great group. We've already started our calendar for this year, and really enjoyed getting to know people so far.
Excellent. Well, we just wanted to let everybody get to know you a little bit, and so you moved down from
Connecticut, West Hartford, Connecticut. Mm-hmm. I was there for 18 years. Raised my son Andrew there, and
who's a freshman at Rollins.
He is a freshman at Rollins in a wonderful confluence of events. We both ended up down here at the same time, and my wife Nicole is still up there selling her house and closing up shop, but she will be down very soon.
We're really excited, and she was here for your first Sunday.
She was,
which was great to have her down here. And your son Andrew was actually here this past Sunday.
He was, and he loved the church. I don't think he'd ever really worshipped in a place like this, and it was a really special weekend for us. Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. So, you have been ordained for a year.
Yes. Well, not even as a priest since January.
Right.
So not even quite a year. You know. So.
And tell everybody about your ministry that you did as a lay chaplain.
Yeah, so I worked for years for an organization called Focus, which works in New England boarding schools and independent schools generally. But my role was to direct the boarding school ministry of Focus, and so we did chapel talks and small groups on boarding school campuses, retreats, and then we had a summer program on Martha's Vineyard, which wasn't such a bad place.
Not bad.
And I was a Focus student back in the late 90s, and they sort of nicked me right before I went to college, and it was just enough to kind of keep me in the Christian community, and it became a calling.
That's amazing. So so then how did you end up going to seminary, Yale Divinity School?
Yes, yeah. It was, COVID had a part to play because we had to kind of cease our campus ministry, and I had been doing Focus for so long and I loved it, but that pause really caused me to think about what I wanted to do long term. And the more I considered a life of ministry, the more I thought I really want to be more enjoined to the church. Not that Focus isn't part of the church universal in a certain sense, but I felt that call into sacramental life and the kind of patterning of everyone's life from baptism to burial. That we are all kind of on this journey with God through the whole of life. So I just decided to go to Yale Divinity School and start the ordination process.
Great.
So.
I'm surrounded by Yale Divinity graduates now. Susan, Tara, Jeff, you.
We're taking over the world.
So anyway, and you grew up in New York City.
I did. Yeah, I did. Though, as I shared earlier, I went to boarding school at a young age in 7th grade, and then my parents moved from New York, so it was really kind of just early part of my childhood, but some great memories there. But we moved there from Boston, and my fandom of the Red Sox began at an early age.
This is the interesting thing. So you got the New York thing. You got the. Are you a Yankee hater like I am?
I would say it's a.
Hate's a strong word.
It's a strong word. There's certain characters on the roster that kind of bring out the worst of me.
Okay. I celebrated a little bit this past week when they. Got out of the playoffs.
Yes,
but nonetheless, I know we have a lot of Yankee fans in the congregation, including your wife.
It's true.
And my wife. Both Yankee fans.
Yep. It's something we share. This team of rivals, I suppose. Yeah.
So what are some of your just passions for ministry? What do you love doing in ministry?
I mean, my time with Focus really shaped so much of who I am and my approach in ministry, and I think that orientation is really centered on relational ministry,
Mm-hmm.
building authentic, real connection with people where there's trust and dialogue that is open and honest. And I did that by just having fun with people, connecting, having a real connection, but kind of pursuing meaningful spiritual conversation along the way. And so I will never stop doing that. That's kind of a big part of my whole life. But as I've kind of grown into being a priest, the sacramental role of being at the table together, the patterning of a Eucharistic life, the meaning of our baptism, all those things kind of have taken up more space in my imagination, and it's just awesome to be part of a community where all of life is sort of bookended by the sacraments.
No, it's great. It's great stuff. And you've also talked about just a passion for just sharing your faith, talking about Jesus.
Yes. Yeah. I was someone who didn't have very much of a religious life as a kid, and I had people in my life who shared with me their life with Jesus, and it impacted me. It drew me into a life of faith myself, and so I kind of just admire people who are willing to have those conversations, and I want to be part of that. I want to be a part of sharing and leading and conversing with people about what a real life of faith looks like.
I love that, and we're so excited that you are here as part of the clergy team, and just can't wait to see what God has in store for all of us with your presence among us. So thank you for answering this particular call, and we're just we're excited to keep going.
Happy to be here.
Good.